Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Where you guys at?
A dramatic rescue in Macomb County.
Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Come on.
Quick-thinking first responders helped save a toddler who fell in her family's swimming pool.
This rescue happened over the weekend at a home in Macomb Township when the mother found her baby girl unresponsive in their swimming pool. Good to have you with us this Monday night. I'm Devin Skillian.
I'm Kimberly Gill. First responders were able to save her and quickly take her to the hospital. Pamela Osborne joins us live with the remarkable rescue. Pamela.
Kimberly and Devin, oftentimes this really isn't the outcome. On average, 11 children die by drowning in the U.S. every single day. The little girl in this video, she gets a second chance because of the actions that you'll see and witness for yourself. The video, body camera video, is difficult to watch, but we do want to remind you again, that child at the center of it survives.
911, where's your emergency?
Those are the screams of a Macomb Township mother desperate to get help for a 2.5-year-old baby girl.
Where you guys at?
Macomb County Sheriff's deputies Jonathan Pataki and Mitchell Blount were the first to arrive.
Come on. Come on.
Within seconds, they find her. The little girl is face down on the ground.
Come on.
The floor around her wet. It's still not clear how long the toddler had been in the family pool before she was pulled out.
She's gasping, but her heart's beating.
The deputies, who, as you see, are later joined by firefighters, know they have to work quickly to save her life. These life-saving efforts continue for another 3 minutes.
The training that the deputies receive, and eventually as the medical personnel arrive on scene, you can see that it all came together.
You're going to be low and go. Med starts 5 minutes out. She's saying can't wait.
As you heard there, the ambulance called to take the girl to the hospital is still minutes away. Commander Jason Abro says it was stuck in traffic. That's when the deputies loaded the toddler into a patrol car, delivering her to the doctors and nurses who would help get her to the next spot.
Keep O2 coming.
The relief for us came in when we got the information that this child has made it through this traumatic experience and that the outcome is that the child is going to make a full recovery.
An emphasis on full recovery there. Drowning can cause brain damage and other serious conditions. So what's next for this family? We're told that they would like to meet with the deputies and other first responders who helped save that little girl's life. So a reunion is in the making. Reporting live tonight at the Macomb County Sheriff's Office, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Pam, that video is so intense, but just fortunately, it's a great ending. We appreciate your story tonight.
New video into the Local 4 newsroom shows a close call outside of Warren High School after a young man opens fire. Police say at least 6 shots fired. Luckily, none of them hit anyone. Happened this afternoon outside Michigan Collegiate High School, right near the intersection of 13 Mile and Ryan. Mara McDonald live in Warren tonight. A student, as we saw there, Mara, captured it all on their phone.
That's right, Devin, and this was all at dismissal time. So let me set this up for you. You have dozens and dozens of kids lined up outside this school when that young man opened fire.
Damn, he just got the blowing it.
This video taken by one of the students running for cover, which he sent to Metro Detroit News. Warren police had a squad car nearby, and they were here within 1 minute after getting the call.
They described it as chaotic. Obviously, kids were running everywhere. Cars were in and out of the parking lot.
That quick response time likely saved lives. Police say the shooter is not a student here, but is friends with some who are. Earlier today, those students got in trouble and were suspended. Police say they returned at dismissal with their buddy, looking to settle some scores.
Looking at the video and the information we gathered now, it sounds like this was probably a planned after-school fight. We're guessing that one side contacted friends to be up here for the fight, and obviously one of them came armed.
The group with the shooter all parked their cars off property on the south side of the building and took off running once they heard the police sirens. Now, police and staff here at the school are reviewing building video and cameras from all the buses, as well as nearby businesses. It appears only one of the group fired or showed a weapon. Back here live, and police are saying that gunman looks to be between 18 to 22 years old. And right now they're looking for two cars. They say one is an older Chevy dark red Impala. The other one either a black or a dark blue Ford Focus. We're live in Warren tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. New tonight at 11, the Great Lakes Water Authority and the city of Highland Park reach an agreement on the city's unpaid $24 million water bill.
The deal buys them time to come up with a final settlement. City officials say $1 million will be paid to Gliwa by Friday. That money will be applied to the judgment in a 2014 case. Once the money is received, both parties will request a stay in the 2014 case until October 1st and a stay in the 2020 case until December 5th. If Highland Park does not make the payment by Friday, the stay will be lifted and Gliwa may immediately enforce the judgment in the 2014 case. There's more to the proposed agreement, and you can read all about it on our website. Click on Detroit.com. A Detroit gas station shut down after police say a worker shot and killed a customer.
Yeah, the shooting happened this morning at the mobile station on Verner. Police say there was some kind of confrontation between the worker and the customer over an apparent theft. The customer left but tried to come back, and that's when police say the worker fired a gun. The 25-year-old customer was killed. After an investigation, police discovered that the gas station actually had been operating without a license.
Should the business have been open? Are they operating legally? And in this case, they are not. So we're going to shut them down. And we're going to take a look at the businesses in this whole row to see if they're also operating legally before we have an incident. If they're not, they will be shut down as well.
Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is going to determine now if charges are going to be filed against that gas station worker. Happening tomorrow, a store clerk and the gunman charged in a deadly gas station shooting will face a judge. Prosecutors say Al Hassan Ayash locked the doors of the mobile station on West McNichols last month after Samuel McCrae's credit card was declined over $4 worth of stuff. Police say McCrae threatened to shoot the others inside if the clerk didn't unlock the door. 3 people ended up being shot and one of them died. McCrae is facing murder charges. Ayash is facing involuntary manslaughter charges. So tomorrow's hearing will determine if there's enough evidence for trial in the case. After complaints of overcrowding and allegations that a teenager was sexually assaulted while in custody, Wayne County is lifting an emergency order at its juvenile detention facility.
It's been more than a year since a state of emergency was declared, and since staffing has improved and the number of kids in custody has gone down. The county also says it has doubled the space in housing pods, improving the kids' day-to-day life.
It has increased the amount of in-person schooling that they'll get, increased the amount of rec time, made sure that every child will get a shower every single day, as we'd want for any of our kids.
Wayne County has also raised wages, which helped allow the detention center to add 54 additional staff members.
A Royal Oaks Gymnastics photographer is facing charges for possession and distribution of child pornography. Court documents show the case against 58-year-old David Yellen. The investigation started when the feds found his IP address on a peer-to-peer website exchanging child porn images. The FBI says more than 1,500 child porn images were connected to Yellen. That led to a search of his home and computer. At least 200 of those images were of children's bare feet that he had photographed at various events. He's being held on $10,000 bond. The FBI wants anyone who may have had any suspicious or unsettling contact with Yellen to give them a call at 1-800-CALL-FBI.
The Michigan DNR says a wildfire in northern Michigan is now more than 90% contained. As of tonight, recreation areas are open, including railroad tracks north of 4 Mile Road. Tomorrow, local roads are expected to reopen too. Crews have been battling the so-called Wilderness Trail fire near Grayling since Saturday. About 2,400 acres in Crawford County have been scorched, and 3 outbuildings were destroyed. The DNR says conditions remain dry and the risk of fire is high all across the state.